Hey Terrasphere, it's Holly from Cape Cod Creatures, and we are here with day 6 of Ethony's hashtag 31 Days of Tarot Challenge for 2018. Today's prompt is the deck you finally crossed off your wish list in 2017. So, I'm not the kind of person to not get something that I really want. So it's not so much decks that got crossed off the wish list as it is decks that got pushed back or I hemmed and hawed about and then finally bought. So I have 3 selections here for you today. And Beaker's here too. Say hi, Beaker. So the first deck that got crossed off the list was the Tarot of the Silicon Dawn. And this is probably also like hashtag greatest disappointment deck of 2017. When I bought this deck, I was really, like, I had heard lots of amazing things. People were like, yes, get it, it's so good, and yada yada, and I didn't hear anything bad about it. But really, there should be, I don't know if I ever did a review, but I think eventually I'll wind up doing one. There should be a downside to the review. So anyway, this deck is a Low Scarabeo deck. It comes in an awesome magnetic box, magnetic closed box. I want to say there is, okay, so there's 78 traditional cards and 21 rando cards. It's additional arcana cards. So that is a total of 91 cards. I'm sorry, 99 cards, which is a lot of cards. That being said, I was like, well, 99 cards for a low scare deck, that's a relatively low price, like what's going on here? So I ordered it and it came in and I was so disappointed, you guys. So the deck is itty bitty. So this is a regular tarot card size. It's 4 and something by 2 and something. And then this is the Tarot of the Silicon Dawn. So right away, the deck is like super small sized. So boo, wicked sad. Hi, yes. Yeah, even Beaker says it's very tiny. And then the card stock, I don't know, I was expecting better. So anyway, this card deck has a really cool feature that this deck does have is like this raised embossed, but you can only see it when the light hits it a certain way, kind of varnish on it. But they stuck it on this really shitty cardstock, even for Low Scarabeo. I mean, I am used to like not an amazing cardstock from Low Scarabeo, but I'm used to an okay stock from Low Scarabeo. It's supposed to be a step up from Llewellyn, because it's Llewellyn distributes it here, and I have a few of their decks already, and it was supposed to be amazing. And really, the stock is bad, the size is small, and it's a deck that really deserved regular size cards and better card stock. And that being said, I guess there was some sort of compromise between the artist and the printer because of the extra cost for the weird embossing, and because of the number of cards in the deck, it would require a smaller size and and a lesser quality of paper. And they went ahead and did that anyway. I would have just paid more. Like, honestly, I would have just paid more for a better deck. But anyway, that was the first tarot deck that I scratched off of the, like, really wanted but didn't get it because other stuff just took precedent kind of a deck. Hi, yes, you're very cute. So anyway, that was the one that I was most disappointed by. The second one that I finally broke down and got was the Usai Pagan Otherworlds deck. This is a beautiful deck. I featured it in my top 5 decks, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But basically, I hemmed and hawed about this deck. The art, I didn't really connect with it, but people were just like, no, the quality is so good. No, you need it and you loved it. And I kind of put it off and I put it off. And now I own 2 copies because that's how good that deck is. Yes, that is how good it is. And then the third one I'm actually really excited about. So it got scratched off my list. It just eked its way into 2017, if we're quite honest. It got scratched off my list, and Beaker. It got scratched off my list, and I was super happy with the way it came out, with the quality and everything. And that would be the Animalkin Oracle cards by Fifth Element. So this deck is from Australia, and those of us who collect know how like awesome the decks are that come out of Australia sometimes are familiar with the fact that, they cost an arm and a leg. Or at least the postage does. Usually it's like $1 bajillion to ship it. So they did a free shipping sale for Christmas time, and I could not be happier with this deck. This was another one that I kind of hem and hawed over because the borders are ginormous. That being said, the borders are thoughtfully done. It's not just like, I'm going to throw some shitty borders on there and make the artwork really small. It's actually like parts of the animal, and it's very meditative, and I actually really did, like, I really do, like, this is one of the few decks I don't mind relentlessly large or remorselessly large borders on. But it is an absolutely beautiful deck. I'm super happy that I snagged it during the free shipping sale. I would recommend waiting for free shipping before ordering, at least if you're in the States, because otherwise it's like a $70 deck, and it's not worth $70, but it is total. That's how much the shipping is. Like, it drives it up there. I think I wound up paying like 30 something by the time it was all said and done. So you definitely don't want to pay more than that, but it's a gorgeous deck, and I'm super glad I have it. All right, so that is the 3 decks that finally got crossed off my list in 2017, and Beaker and I are gonna go get some dinner. Yeah, that's right. All right, guys, have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow for the most work decked in 2017.